Welcome back, pro wrestling fans. Welcome back to the lounge at Chaos Corner. It's your old buddy, the Guardian of Chaos, and I tell it like it is. I'll say that to say this. Coming to you for a live watch along, and yes, I guess you could say live to tape. Wait, 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 wait. I am live. It's 7:42 Eastern Standard Time. And it is for AEW Wrestle Dream from Seattle, Washington. Fuck it. You guys get the point. I'm alive to tape. It's going to be a big night. It's going to be a long night. So, as I said, welcome back to the lounge here at Chaos headquarters. Fans, we are in 0 hour right now. Excalibur, good old JR, and I believe that's Nigel McGuinness. So let me just run down what's happening here for my opening monologue. We're a good 18 minutes, 17 minutes away from the main card, but obviously 0 hour had 4 bouts. We are in currently the 4th bout, which is going to be a 6-man tag team match. TMDK, who I got to be honest with you, I really don't know a lot about these dudes. Sean Haste, Mikey Nichols, and Bad Dude Tito. So for as much as I know about pro wrestling, especially the history, being involved over 50 years as a fan, an agent, a scout, a historian, a mark, that's right, I said it, a mark. In my over 3+ decades as a pro wrestling manager, managing well over 25, 30 Hall of Famers, not to mention all the heroes, legends, young stars, rookies, and future talent. Let me give you the rundown, as right now the Acclaimed are coming out with Daddy Ass. And not crazy about these guys with the pink tag belts. They're the AEW World Trios title champions, and I believe this is a title defense. So as Max Caster raps, let me rap along with Max Caster. I said a M-A-S, a T-E-R, a G with a double E. I said I go by the unforgettable name of the man they call a Master G. Well, my name is known all over the world. All the foxy ladies and pretty girls are going down in history as the baddest brother there ever could be. Have you ever went over a friend's house to eat and the food just ain't no good? I mean, the macaroni soggy, the peas are moist, and the chicken tastes like wood. Now, let me get off the soapbox here. So now that Max and Anthony Bowens are done, and now scissor me daddy ass. Not for me. Kind of an embarrassment. I get it. It's a work. It's a gimmick. Okay. Don't come at me. So far on 0 hour, fans, before we get to the main card, and I will be doing this in segments and putting up to Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel. With that being said, follow me on all social media platforms. Here on the mothership, Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel, as I just said and repeated myself. On Instagram, it's the Guardian of Chaos. On X, it's at Big Daddy GOC, and the GOC stands for the Guardian of Chaos. Facebook, I have 2 accounts. That's right, I have 2. Don't hold it against me. J Brony, that's right, J Brony, just like it sounds, and Prodigio Fidelis El Guardian in honor of my heritage. Follow me on Gitter, Gab, Truth Social, Rumble. I cover it all in the IWC because it's me, the GOC. Here's the results we have thus far. Right now, 14 minutes until the main card. We have MTSB, CSB, YB, I don't even know, against Scissor Me Daddy Ass and the Acclaimed. Opened up here on 0 hour for Wrestle Dream, it was Diamante, Mercedes Martinez, Shane Taylor, and Lee Moriarty against Big Keith Lee, Kojima, Athena, and Billy Starks. That was the opening bout. The victory went to Kojima, Lee, Athena, and Starks. The second bout was Claudio Castagnoli from the BCC, because you know that's the place to be, against MMA legend, New Japan legend, one bad mother effer, legit badass, Josh Barnett. Now, Castagnoli went over. There will be a rematch. Afterwards, Barnett gave some incredible advice and a nice promo on Claudio Castagnoli, talking about the late, great Antonio Inoki and how he would approve of Claudio. And Barnett said, there will be a rematch. There will be a receipt. Somewhere, somehow, somewhere down the road, Barnett and Claudio will go at it again. That was the second bout. The third bout was a total squash. Luchasaurus over Nick Wayne, Seattle's Nick Wayne, the son of the former legendary late great Buddy Wayne from the Oregon area. So that so far has been your 0 hour. It's been okay. The crowd's filing in. The crowd looks a little light. As we all know, they've been talking about the attendance and ratings in AEW. Either you like pro wrestling or you don't. Fuck the ratings. You're a fan or you're not. I like all pro wrestling. Whether it's the WWE, AEW, New Japan, Impact, Ring of Honor, NWA, MLW. It doesn't matter. My home at Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. The independents. If you're a pro wrestling fan, appreciate it. Stop with all this bullshit and everyone going back and forth on social media slandering each other. There's no better time right now in the last 20 years to be a pro wrestling fan or a talent in this business, male or female. It just doesn't matter. More of this is better for us as fans. So what I did here on the pre-show, which was RJ City, Renee Paquette, and who's the manager there? Stokely Hathaway. Not too bad. It's okay. A little cheeky, but I get it. For the pre-show. Started at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be here for a while, fans. So sit back and relax. I'm not going to overwhelm you. We will go segment by segment, match by match. Because most of you out there have the brain of a dehydrated BB anyway. Not my fans, not my subscribers here on the channel. So like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let's get us in the algorithm. We don't want any copyright strikes. I don't own any of the music. I don't own any of the sound. So enjoy the lounge. Grab your favorite beverage. Grab a snack. You're going to need something for this ride. It's going to be one heck of a journey. And how about AEW over this last 3 weeks, last month? 3 effing pay-per-views. I don't know what we're trying to do here. You're trying to bankrupt the fans. There needs to be a little break, whether you put it on HBO Max, whether you do it like they do on the cock with the WWE and the Peacock. You got to do something. Fans in this day and age in 2023, in this climate, in this society, what's going on with all this BS throughout the world. I'm not here to talk about that, all the craziness, because this is our escape, my motivation and passion to bring back to you fans. I found it odd, but I understand it. They have the dream match here for AEW Wrestle Dream of Bryan Danielson and Zack Sabre Jr. I'm hearing they've announced it's going to be the opening bout. Things that make you go, You know why I think? It's going to be long for the crowd. Where's the energy going to be? If you put Danielson and Zack Sabre towards the end of the card, the biggest match on this show, or the main event, that's going to be at like 11 o'clock, almost midnight. They want the fans to react. Tony Khan's no dummy when it comes to that. But again, there's also no need for 14 matches on a pay-per-view. All tag team matches, 6-man matches, 3-ways, 4-ways. It's just too much to get everybody on the roster on the show. Less is more. That's just my opinion. Hey, listen, I guess it's worth the money. You want to be here, I understand. It's on a Sunday night. People got to get up for work tomorrow. People have to go to school. Maybe a Saturday night would be a little bit better. Just my opinion. And as you go through the card, and again, Danielson and Sabre opening up, and I'm flashing back here. We got 9 minutes till the main card starts. Just like when they had Omega and the Young Bucks on one of the pay-per-views, they have them come out early. And I think a lot of these guys, they have creative control with Tony Khan. And we know the inmates are running the asylum over there. They do it on purpose with their bigger stars. And the main event for tonight is Christian Cage and Darby Allin, a 2 out of 3 falls for the TNT title. Probably because Darby's from Seattle. I get it. But that's not the main event on this card. MJF's not defending the title. Adam Cole, boom, is injured. So is it going to be a 2-on-1 handicap match? I'm going to run through the lineup here in a minute before we get off the tube here. And like I said, come back. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be here all night, live to tape, immediately up to YouTube tonight. And then on all my other social media platforms, I'll put it up probably tomorrow or Tuesday because we want it to be relevant. It's Christian and Darby for a third tier or second tier championship is not the main event. That's just my opinion. But I get it. It's 2 out of 3 falls. MJF's not defending the Triple B, the World Heavyweight title, kind of being wasted on this, just like he was in Forbidden Door. But it is what it is. Cole getting injured kind of threw a wrench into things, but I would have liked to have seen MJF defend the title. That's another story for another time. Here's the card. As I said, we're in the fourth matchup here on 0 Hour. I gave you the results. Ricky Starks takes on Wheeler Yuta. Eddie Kingston takes on Shibata for the Ring of Honor World title and the New Japan Wrestling Openweight title. The Young Guns versus, the Young Guns, that was a good movie. The Young Bucks versus the Guns versus Orange Cassidy and Hook versus the Lucha Brothers in a 4-way. The winner gets a shot at the AEW tag team titles or whatever they want, whenever they please. It's kind of like a tag team Money in the Bank, if you will. Chris Statlander versus Julia Hart for the AEW Women's title. Now, they were bragging last night on Collision that Julia Hart's gone 500-plus days without a loss. Well, in that 520-plus days, she's only had 11 fucking matches. So I'm not impressed. I'm not proud. That's nothing to be talking about. So in well over a year, you've only had 11 matches. But this is the state of wrestling in 2023 as I adjust my 4X Big Daddy shirt because I'm only a 2X now. I'm in training. I'm coming back. Don't anybody go anywhere. Don't listen to the rumors. Big Daddy's coming back stronger than ever. And in great shape. Can't you see it? I know. I get a little scruffy. We're in October already. The double glasses, the double shades. I get it. Back to the card. Back to what we're talking about. Statlander and Hart for the women's title. We already talked about Christian Cage and Darby Allin. 2 out of 3 falls for the TNT title. You know, Darby's a former TNT champion. We know the whole story. Christian Cage doing perhaps the best heel work of his career. Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, and Ibushi take on Guevara, Will Ospreay, and Takeshita. Obviously, Don Callis will be somewhere. And I believe, speaking of all this craziness, I think Moxley was here, John Mox, doing a little bit of commentary on the 0 Hour. So that's the 3-way, the trios match, if you want to call it. Jericho, Omega, Ibushi, Guevara, Ospreay, Takeshita. For the AEW tag team titles, FTR defend against the Aussie Open. Who knows if Aussie Open deserves a title? There it is. Caster Bowens and Billy Badass Gunn, the Scissor Me Ass Daddy Boys, over at TMDK, SOB, who knows? Swerve Strickland takes on Hangman Adam Page, cowboy shit, Snake Plissken when he wore the eye patch. Anyway, Strickland and Adam Page. MJF, they're saying it's going to be a 2-on-1 match. I don't know. MJF, because Cole got hurt, will take on The Righteous for the Ring of Honor tag team titles. And we know that's Vincent and the other guy. I get it. This really isn't an AEW show only because it's a Ring of Honor show as well, because half the talent is here. And we already said Danielson and Sabre Jr., which I believe is opening up. No surprise. So that's the rundown of 0 Hour, the 4 bouts and the matches. It's final now. We are at 7:56 Eastern Standard Time. 3 minutes and 40 seconds till the opening of Wrestle Dream. The 0 Hour show, pre-show is over. This is my opening monologue to give you the heads up. We ran down the card. It's going to be a long night, but it's going to be a fun night because it's me. the GOC. So come on back to Chaos Corner here at the lounge. We are getting ready to go with the main card. I'm putting this up on YouTube. I'm not going to overwhelm you guys. It will be match by match throughout the night. I'll say that to say this because I tell it like it is. I'm glad that you're here. Don't go anywhere. And don't you dare miss it.